Momentous occasion, Naya Bharat has got its Naya Sansad. Prime Minister Modi has inaugurated the Naya building, and we have SRISRI Ravi Shankar, needs no introduction, to talk about it. Gurudev, thank you for speaking to Times Now. What do you make of the first look of the Naya Sansad?
It's so beautiful. It's such a moment of pride for the whole country and every single Indian, whether in India or outside India. I mean, we have moved away from the colonial era, but our parliament remained as a symbol of colonial era. But this new building and the way it has been reinstated, and the whole architecture and the sacredness that has been given to the parliament is really something that has to be welcomed by one and all.
Now, SRISRI, I also want to talk about the Sengol, the sacred Sengol that has been revived by the government. It has now been placed, after purification, has been placed by the Prime Minister inside the Lok Sabha chamber. Your thoughts on the sacred Sengol?
Yes, see, the Sengol has found its rightful place. पता नहीं 75 साल से ये संगोल को हम लोगों ने कहाँ छिपा के रखा था. जैसे अपने ट्रेडिशन को छिपा के रखे, we have hidden our treasure, our ancient tradition. See, India is not just the largest democracy. I want to tell you, it is the oldest democracy as well. Though there were kings in the past, they all followed the principle of democracy, equality and justice to all. And that's what the Sengol represents. I'm so glad that this tradition has been has found its place, rightful place in the parliament, and will thank the Prime Minister for, making people aware of this.
Before this, SRISRI, the Sengol, as you are aware, was placed in a museum, and it was referred to as PM Nehru's walking stick.
I mean, I'm so thankful for our Prime Minister for, reviving this and bringing that sacredness. Many have spoken that Parliament is is a temple of democracy, sacred. But the Sengol has really demonstrated, placing the Sengol back there has revived the ancient saying, that the wisdom. And I'm so glad that this has been made, in the way it is done, to reinstate it in the parliament.
Now, SRISRI, so much has been said and written about the new building, the inauguration ceremony. I'm sure you are aware of the political blame game which is raging on. I don't want to get into the details of it, but from the outside, what is your take on the political parties, and at least 19-20 of them who've decided to boycott this? Is this the right thing to do?
It is like the Sengol was hidden for 75 years. People didn't even know that how the power was transferred from the British to India. There are many things that some people may not like it, but you see, the parliament is for everybody. I think everyone should participate and feel proud about our roots. You see, at least in the celebrations like Independence Day, Republic Day, and opening of the new parliament building, we should keep politics away and come together as one nation and one voice of sanity and sanctity.